Time to get things going.
What is this? I don't know. We're all connected. I mean, we're all influencers. We all have millions of followers.
Yeah, sorry, I have tens of millions.
Here are the rules. If your phone is not near you at all times, you die. At the end of each round, if you have the fewest amount of views,
You know who I am!
you die.
Do you know how many followers I have?
There will only be one winner. And the rest? Not gonna die in here. We got work to do.
YouTube, 50 Cent is at it again. He did this before, putting someone from the film industry on blast. Previously, I forget the dude's name. It was someone he had did business with that things didn't work out. That was the guy, if you remember, that he exposed their private text where the guy was calling him Fofty. You know what I mean? Spell check didn't tap in and fix things up. But you see, a Ryan Kavanaugh, Hollywood financier, is arrested again. So I don't know if he didn't put some money up on one of Fifth's projects before, told him he was gonna, but fast talked him and didn't do it. You see right here, arrested drunk driving. There's a picture of the man. And Ryan Kavanaugh, one of Hollywood's most prominent film financiers, was arrested for drunk driving, speeding, and driving with a suspended license in October, while on probation for an earlier conviction for driving under the influence of alcohol. The new charges confront Mr. Kavanaugh with a fight to avoid penalties that can, and it cuts off, but I don't know, could do time. Is that him and J-Lo? Ryan, Christine Peters, shitty picture, a producer at a benefit in April. Let's see what Fifth's talking about. Here he is, guys. He must be drunk right now, flucking with me. Top financier, get the fuck out of here. So Fifth's saying it's all cap. This guy ain't ish. Let's see if he's getting nothing in the what's this as well. 50 Cent pits influencers against each other in Skill House trailer. Horror fuel reviews ratings. This guy Ryan Kavanaugh is doing everything in his power to make me kill this movie. This one is going in the trash can. So I don't know. A lot of shit goes on behind the business, out behind the scenes in the entertainment business, man. You ever seen or hear talks of a movie coming out? You might have even seen previews at certain points in times, and it doesn't come to fruition. It could be a billion different things. People pulling their money out behind the film. I remember there was something some years back where Dame Dash had someone bought the film and changed the name, and he was talking about that they stole the movie from it. We tried to warn you, Ryan. Beefing with 50 is never a good idea. We have to name a phrase for when 50 do this. Proceed. Oh yeah, like he got 50'd. Uh-oh. And they say he doesn't go after other people. Nobody should do business with you since you fall out with everyone. Money by Monday. For those that don't know what this picture is about, let me explain. Oh yeah, this is the thing people are doing on the gram. See, excuse me, y'all. How it says see. I'm a bit congested, y'all, under the weather. People are doing this where they're making it like you're supposed to click there. And they do it a lot on videos where there'd be a viral video, right? They troll everyone and say, oh, I know exactly, like, you know, some weird viral video clip or something that someone throws up on the gram. People will write out a caption like they got the whole breakdown, put something real convincing, and then click, and then like more, which does happen on some posts, and you click it, but on those particular ones it don't work because it's all cap. Maybe he will still sit next to Diddy. G-Unit, you falling off with the TV shows, got nothing coming. While Tyler killing it. This guy tried to pick on 50. 50 doesn't go after white people. Leave 50 alone. So I don't know. 50 Cent apparently had this, what is it called? Skill House, but horrorphil.com reviews. So I don't know if this is a horror film or not, because it was like a horror website that was speaking about it. But here's some other stuff about the same film in question here. Skill House. 50 Cent's new movie Skill House is wildly horrifying. 50 Cent isn't just making hits in the studio anymore, or he's making movies in the horror game. And his new flick, Skill House, is low-key already shaking people up. But again, remember, y'all, this movie may not see the light of day. This Ryan Kavanaugh guy seems, I don't know if he promised Fifth money and pulled it away, or I don't know, the DWI lawyer is costing a bit too much or what. But you seen Fifth going in on this guy. Like literally, word is the movie got so intense during filming that a cameraman straight up fainted. You heard that right. This ain't your average scary movie. This one's got people passing out behind the scenes. That part. Ain't that what people said back in the day about The Exorcist, which really could be true, man. That is a pretty terrifying movie, man. Horror nowadays, though, is a bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, horror films would play a lot off letting your mind do the terrifying part to yourself, where certain things they would just never show you. You know what I mean? Which some people argue psychologically on the thriller side of things that was more. You know what I mean? But now they show you, they don't leave anything up to the mind anymore. Teaming up with Josh Stolberg's the genius behind the Saw franchise. So apparently this Fifth was working with someone from Saw. Fifth's going all the way in, a brutal take on influencer culture that's bound to have folks talking. The setup: 10 social media stars get lured into a twisted content house where survival means taking on some monstrous, deadly challenges. Imagine influencer culture meets old school slasher vibes. Yep, it's a whole vibe. So that's interesting. And they kind of did that in, I think it was Halloween H2O with Busted Bus. Comment if you remember that, man, where they went to a house that Michael Myers had inhabited or something like that on the 20th anniversary. And, you know, it was all fake. It was all for entertainment value. But the real Michael Myers showed up as well. After Jacob Skidmore, sounds like skid marks in your drawers, nasty shit, right? Who's starring in the film alongside internet favorites Bryce Hall and Hannah Stocking, gave us a little sneak peek. It's wild. Think modern day influencer drama mixed with that classic 80s slasher energy, he said. And working with Josh was insane. The man brought that Saw energy straight to the set. It's gory, it's bloody, and trust me, y'all ain't ready. But here's where it gets even brighter. Skidmore had nothing but love for 50 Cent, who's not only producing the movie, but also hyping up the cast every step of the way. Skidmore shared this gem of a moment from the set. I was laid out on some pavement after this intense survival scene, just dead tired. And next thing I know, I'm getting lifted up off the ground by 50 himself. All he said was, "You did real good, man." It was surreal working with him. Between Stolberg's expertise in horror and 50's vision and influence, Skill House is gearing up to be something special. It's not just about the gore, although there's a lot of it. It's also a sharp commentary on the dark side of internet fame, who's ready for a movie that hits where it hurts. Fans of hip-hop, horror, and all things raw and unfiltered, this one's definitely for y'all. Keep your eyes peeled, because Skill House might just be the wildest ride of the year. This trailer came back out in 2022, and you know, some of the stuff here saying this was finally supposed to come out in 2025, but apparently Fifth running into some problems, blocking with this financier, man, beefing over the money at 50 Cent. ain't ready to let his baby die this movie. You know what I mean? That's why he's taken to the blogosphere with it, which, like I said, he did this before with the guy whose chick was on Vanderpump Rules. I forget the guy's name. You know what I mean? Fifth was going in on him, sharing it all over social network, what was going on. And, it's a smart move, I think, because what do you got to lose? Fifth will get real petty where the people can't take it. They'll be ready to file a lawsuit or something. And then at the end of the day, that's good PR and press for a movie like this guy tried to kill my movie. I was willing to get sued over it. Or another financier out there could see it and see that it's getting social media headlines and attention. And, people know that people fuck with 50 Cent and follow him. He knows how to keep attention on things and momentum. So will things get straightened out between him and the Kavanaugh duel? Will someone step up and throw some money at it? We'll have to wait and see. But thank you for tuning in. Jump in the comments. Let me know if you've heard of this movie or not.